Welcome back everyone. We'll be focusing on the third question now, part I, and it's asking us to find the first three terms of the expansion of 2 plus 3x to the power of 5 in ascending powers of x. Now you will be given the general formula in the formula sheet, but I do recommend memorizing it. It is a lot easier then and much quicker. And once you apply it a lot, you kind of just memorize it. It just happens naturally. Anyways, like I told you before, I love writing out the question but in a simpler form so I don't forget like the most important parts. So it's telling us that 2 plus 3x is to the power of 5, don't forget that, and we want the first three terms. Now you're going to take the power 5 itself and you're going to place 0 at the bottom for r because it's NCR, remember? The first value is 2 and the second value is 3x. Now for the first value you're going to place the 5, which is the number of the power, right? 3x to the power of 0, you don't have to write it out, but you could, because anyways 3x to the power of 0 is just 1. And then you have 5 and you place 1 and it's going to be 2 to the power of 4, so you're just going to subtract from the first value the power by 1. And for the second value you're just going to add 1. Same thing with 5c2, instead of 2 to the power of 4 becomes 2 to the power of 3. Instead of 3x to the power of 1, it's 3x to the power of 2. Now what we're going to do is multiply here. Now we're going to take the 5, then click shift, and then you see in the division button there's NCR. We're going to click on that and then we're going to click 0 and you get the answer is 1. So now 1 times 2 to the power of 5, again 3x to the power of 0 is just 1 so it doesn't matter, and it gives you 32. You're going to do the exact same thing in the second part, and of course we stopped at 5c2 because there are only 3 terms. Don't go on to 5c3, that is incorrect. Now 5 times 2 to the power of 4 times 3x, we'll just jot that down into the calculator and it gives you 240x. And then you do the last part, 5c2, which gives you 10 times 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times x squared. Don't mess that up. I've done that before and honestly it's the saddest thing ever. You're doing 3x but the whole thing squared, so then the 3 is also squared just like the x. So it's going to be 10 times 2 to the power of 3 times 9 times x squared, which will end up giving you 720x squared. So just write out the last part, which is 32 plus 240x plus 720x squared, and you are done with the expansion of the first 3 terms, and that's a total of 3 marks. Now we'll be focusing on the second part, double I. And it says, hence find the value of the constant a for which there is no term in x squared in the expansion of 1 plus ax times 2 plus 3x to the power of 5. Alright, again, like I said, I like writing down what I'm given, what I have to find. So we don't know what a is. We were told that x squared has no terms, so basically it should equal to 0 at the end. So 1 plus ax times 2 plus 3x to the power of 5. So since we've done the first part, we can substitute the 2 plus 3x to the power of 5 as those 3 terms. So 1 plus ax, then 32 plus 240x plus 720x squared. Now we need to multiply and see what gives us x squared. Now 1 times 720x squared is still 720x squared, right? Ax times 240x is 240ax squared, right? So that's it. You can't do anything else. So you're just going to do 720x squared plus 240ax squared equals to 0. You're just going to cross out the x squared because we don't really need to focus on that right now. And then you're going to make a the subject of the formula by simply moving the 720 to the other side. And of course, don't forget the signs. Please don't forget them. Then you're going to divide that by 240. And a will end up being -3. And And that is it for the last part, and that's a total of 2 marks. Congratulations, we're done. I'll see you guys next time with question number 4. Bye!